welcome back to the ASUS ROG Dream League. The first game went really fast. Now we're here, then we weren't, and now we're back. Because, well, OG kind of was dominant. Very, very dominant. Anybody has some nice words about Dazzle played by Crit? I would imagine so. Lumi?
Yeah. He graved people, he healed people, he ulted.
Was he the key factor, you think?
I think...
To their draft? To their play
I think
style?
everybody played well. Like, everybody did what they were expected to do. I think it's more fair to say that MFF didn't play to their full potential.
At the same time, it's really hard for them to do that.
Yeah, they have to outplay, but
they have to execute perfectly.
Their draft was really hard.
And I think OG even has to make mistakes in like their rotations.
True. Like, I think there was one gank in the mid lane where like a Ryze stutter step his splitter for like 3 times and he still missed on the undying.
I think that was the communication thing because there was a glimpse coming in and they weren't too sure when they were using it or something like that.
That's 3 auto attacks that he couldn't get off.
Yeah.
And then Tombstone went down and then they...
Didn't they get the brew split off as well? It was just coming off cooldown on that fire. Like
yeah,
there was
a brew split.
There was a few times when they ganked mid and No Tail would just get off the brew split and then all of a sudden they're like, uh-oh, you know, what do we do now? And
he wasn't even that close to dying. He was like...
I don't know.
Do you feel like there was a turning point in this game where, you know, it would be still possible for MFF to come back?
Yeah,
at some
turning point was a 4th pick Mirana.
The draft,
The game was turned right there. I mean, I think Amother and I are very unhappy with the Mirana 4th pick. Like, we thought that there was better carry hero. If you want to fight early, there's better carry heroes to fight early.
Which one would there still be in? Because Ember, Gyro, Juggernaut, all not available.
We joked about Kunkka. We honestly thought Kunkka could have fought much better with the vacuum.
He's very good with Darkseer combo as well.
Like,
I think it's a lot better.
Even in lane, like if you X the Slardar, like Slardar relies on sprint to kind of get away. Like, you X him and then he's kind of staying there for a while. I don't know.
Yeah, we didn't feel the same purpose though. Mirana could stay solo on the top lane and just farm.
Yeah, like even
like a lot safer.
Like if you get a Wraith King and then you go blame out Blink, it gives you a lot early game presence as well. Yeah. A stun that's actually reliable. I don't know, but again, it comes down to like hero comfort, right, with players and stuff. So I don't know.
Well, there were quite a few skirmishes in a short span of 23 minutes. I think the game lasted, and one is selected for a Luminous analysis.
All right, so the replay selected is one of the few fights, as we have the Asian music back, the few fights that actually MFF did very well. It's kind of an early game rotation, the first Night Stalker rotation that I thought worked out very smartly for MFF. So let's roll the clip. So it's 4 minutes, it's nighttime, and as expected, the Absol is going to get a gank mid.
Did you see his movement there though? He moved around the night vision of the brew.
Yep, behind the night tower.
Yeah, that was awesome.
The thing about this gank is they know they're not getting the kill, because you know the enemy Dazzle is going to have TP, forcing the TP from the Dazzle. And then what's smart after this is we can actually speed up the replay. Night Stalker, the first thing he does is runs all the way to the bottom lane. He understands that Dazzle just TP'd, and I think this is perhaps a mistake by Miracle. Made a huge dive, maybe a smart place by Demon, right? Just baited him in.
He realizes really fast though. He's hiding in the trees.
Yeah,
that range.
So you know how earlier you said that OG actually needed to make mistakes?
Yeah.
Like this is one of the few individual mistakes that they made, and it was a good job by Night Stalker kind of capitalizing on this. But
yeah, it was good rotations. Like he knew he was gonna tip mid so he can get him bottom later.
So that was really good for MFF.
Okay. So how can they make sure that this result won't happen again? You say, is it a carry heroes? I mean, obviously OG is doing something really well in this patch. I mean, they have had tremendous results over the last games that they've played. Last 13 games now, wins in a row. So knowing that, how is MFF gonna break their stride?
I think they have to go for a more well-balanced draft. Like this felt very all-in to me.
Don't you have to go all in though? Like, isn't it like do it or die kind of thing?
Can go like semi all-in.
Okay,
you have something to fall back on. Like you have the more carry power or something. That's what OG had in this case. They were like, oh, we got Slaughter and Gyro already, so we can pick Brew now.
Yeah.
Because we don't need more carry, because look at their heroes.
But they are in the luxury position where they...
Yeah, exactly. That's where you want to be.
I think you want the Dazzle. I think the Dazzle's a key
Dazzle,
hero
yeah.
in these fights. Like you just saw there from the clip Lumi picked. You know, Dazzle just TV's mid, and all of a sudden your mid gank
He
is-
was there all the time. In the early skirmishes, he made the difference, I feel like.
Did you see the amplify on a rise?
Oh, dude, the amplifier.
Oh,
the
oh,
Yo
lane.
bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just literally imploded. Like, no, just stuff like that. Dazzle is just very.
He got
very
a
good.
lot of early levels though, and
Yeah.
I think that if you're gonna pick a Dazzle, you can't always rely on those early levels because he had his weave a level 4 very early on.
Yeah.
You can't really assume that's gonna happen. Is it still as high priority?
Yeah, I think so. I think if MFF are going to play like this, they're going, or if OG are going to play and they're
Yeah.
going to dive you, having a hero like Dazzle just to react to it quicker
It's
is.
a perfect hero, like in the
Yeah.
first phase. He does everything. It's pretty good in lane. He saves your heroes.
Doesn't have a stun though.
Doesn't
I can mini stun. Good enough. Good enough.
Actually, Shiver, to answer your question earlier, I think, like, I know we keep using the Magnus joke, but Magnus actually applies, right? Because to me, he's one of those heroes that it doesn't matter if you're down 20k. Like, if you hit a 3 or 4 man RP, you have a glimpse of hope. Because I think, like, 15 minutes in the game, we were watching the game in the backstage, and we're like, there's no way the MFF is going to win the game. Like, there's actually none. You don't have that kind of big AoE team fight. Magnus, though, you don't know, man.
It's true.
Well, they kind of did.
RP, skewer back to tier 4 towers.
Imagine if
you
they
know?
had Magnus Kunkka. There we go.
Empower Typeringer.
Yeah.
We're actually
Salt, torrents,
in the draft, so we can
vacuum.
see what the teams are going to try differently this time. And mostly MFF, because they are the ones that actually have to change something. They are going again with the Dark Seer, however, so
The Dazzle
far
ban, though.
the
That
same.
Dazzle
And Dazzle ban. I like that. I
Yeah,
think that's
it's
really
true.
smart.
Yeah, it is. It's a really good first ban.
And Queen of Pain therefore makes it through. That was the hero that got banned out last game in the first phase instead of the Dazzle. Is that scary?
I don't think
Or-
OG play Queen of Pain.
No, they
Maybe
just want to play
they-
Gyro. Let's see what they pick instead of Dazzle.
Tusk or Disruptor, maybe?
Hmm?
I think Rubik's pretty good as well.
They could pick Gyro Ember. What do you think of that?
Zhao Ember mid.
Yeah.
I think Ember mid put your lanes a little
Yeah.
bit at risk because you know Gyro is going to be safe, you know Ember is going to be mid, and then as a drafter on the other side, you could kind of punish Ember.
You can
mid.
always go aggressive.
True.
Yeah, but I don't think it's good to start with like Gyro Ember because you put so many cards on the table already. Unless you're willing to play Ember support.
I was just worried about Darkseer Ember together, like if MFF want to play it. I think that combination in
Is it
general.
really that good?
I think it is. Like we saw
Why?
Notail just even go first item BKB because he didn't actually need any more damage because of the amount of like Iron Shell plus Flame Guard. It's like what 200 damage a
As long as
second.
you have some kind of crowd control that goes through BKB and like some physical damage, you're good to go, I think.
True.
Unless they have a Dazzle. Then he is lost.
Yeah.
Which they won't have this game.
Exactly, so...
They'll have a Tusk though.
It's similar-ish. Like very very good save mechanic.
I like more the Ember because it seems like once Sing Sing's heroes are banned out, the team really lacks identity. So even though it might not be the best strategy, maybe it's good for them because it's like, okay, we know what to do.
Yeah,
with
we can
these
play
two
around
picks.
this.
Yeah, we can play around this.
Yeah.
So maybe that. And of course, if you're thinking about Magnus as a 5th pick, then it kind of works out well with your core
With the
Ember as
Ember,
well.
yeah.
They should just go Kunk and Magnus, man. Get this all figured out.
Or Queen of Pain actually.
Like, it's a super wombo combo.
They can work though. And you know Arise will find those plays.
Yeah.
And Sing Sing will too, or one of the two will find them, let's put it that way.
Or they will die trying.
And they can just,
This is truly the wombo
That's a
combo.
combo right
I
there.
mean,
There
these
it
two will
is.
fit in perfectly with that.
Protects you against the possible Meepo pick as well.
Which is always, I mean, it's
Yeah.
always something you should keep in the back of your mind. We didn't really mention it during the entire draft previous game,
I
think.
No,
but
but OG definitely like their Meepo.
yeah, they do.
Winter Wyvern's kind of similar to Dazzle in a slight way. You know, it has a very good save. You can TP in response, and I guess he's actually way more aggressive because a good Splinter Blast can actually turn team fights.
Yeah.
Team.
And
you can
the
also-
ulti is super scary.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it can definitely punish overcommittal and like 5-man depth ball.
I don't think they need to worry about Meepo anymore, right? You have Darkseer curse. If you
Yeah.
curse a Meepo, you just get a Meepo kill.
Yeah,
so
it's a cool.
Think so?
It's very very.
if you put maybe Iron Shell on top of the enemy Meepo, you curse and do your stuff, put a wall on top. I mean, you have good enough setups that
Probably,
you don't have to
yeah.
start banning
No,
out.
Yeah,
most
Winter
people.
Wyvern definitely.
Why
really
don't
kills
we have
people.
theme music for everybody? As in,
Because you
everybody
guys are
has
not
their own.
Oriental gangster.
Can I
No,
get,
but
like,
but he
Swedish
is something else. There must be a different kind of music.
There's
for
only
the
one sound
others.
guy at the back. What do you want him to do? Find a clip for all of you
There's
guys?
probably some Irish music somewhere that you can put back.
There's no Irish music. Doesn't exist.
Actually, is this wombo combo actually even that good? Because at least in my pop game, right? I do a curse, I get 3-man curse, and my quap just ults, right? And nobody dies because there's a 70% damage reduction. So is it my quap making the mistake there? Like
You just do it a little bit too early.
Okay.
You have
He
to
has wait
time
for
it.
the end, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you have to
time
time
it.
it properly.
It's a
Then-
small window though.
Then
No, but
Tusk
then-
Snowball.
Then you have a
you
vacuum.
go.
You do 0 damage.
Then you have a vacuum.
Well, normally you use the vacuum to set up
You have to use the vacuum
curse.
to set up the curse.
No, we're gonna use the Winter Wyvern to make everybody run towards that one person, and then we're gonna
No,
vacuum.
the,
and
reason,
say
the,
the
re-
rest.
the reason it's good is because you make illusions of all of the people, and they all focus the person the Winter Wyvern curses upon.
Okay.
Automatically?
How about we give
Mathematic.
the
Don't they automatically focus the person that they made the illusion of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
can we
that's
give the
how-
Darkseer a refresher so he can vacuum after as well?
And you give a Winter Wyvern a refresher?
And they can do the same thing again.
Well, given the fact that MFF lost in 23 minutes, I'm not sure what the refresher plan is.
Then you can even do the X with the
Gonna be
Darkseer.
tricky.
Like X marks the spot.
I'm still with,
with the
that
Darkseer
Kunkka
and the
plan.
Kunkka.
remaining.
There you go.
Stacey did play Kunkka in his pubs recently. I saw a
Are
highlight
you
clip.
sure?
I saw a highlight clip.
You sure that's not a rebroadcast from 2000?
No.
You know, like,
No,
I don't think
no,
even
no.
that hero exists anymore.
He did play it. He had
Okay.
some sick predictions going off.
They banned Sven and Juggernaut.
They should just go like support Sing Sing Kunkka. And mind game the shit out of them.
Alright.
That's the plan. that's the game, man.
How is that a mind game?
'Cause they think he's gonna be
The safe lane player, you know?
farmer.
Yeah. And they
Okay.
switch him to support.
Okay. We can have Crit as a core. I think you do well.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay, so something I did notice when OG was playing Gyrocopter last game that's becoming more and more popular is that now when Gyro hits level 6, you TP up to like a different lane and you smoke and you utilize your first
wrong
cooldown to get kills. It seems like when OG plays with Gyro, it's much more farming oriented. Even Andy pointed out, like, Gyro had like 150 CS and then the rest of the team had nothing.
Yeah, like 50, I think
Yeah,
was the
50.
close.
Yeah.
So I
It's
think,
just he doesn't have to do anything.
yeah, he doesn't have
his
to.
team does everything for him, so he can just farm.
I think that's a sign of MFF didn't put nearly enough pressure.
Yeah.
Because normally you want to force, ideally you need to force
Yeah, exactly.
Gyro to rotate. So hopefully if we do see those early game Gyro rotation, that means MFF is having a better game 2
Yeah,
than game 1.
I
Yeah.
definitely agree.
And then Gyro comes in and hits a 3-man call down and, you know, game.
And everybody dies. Sonic
Yeah,
Wave.
game is tough.
Because Queen of Pain picked up. They're taking their time this time though. OG is definitely. Last game when the draft was going on, when the picks was going on, it's like this is what we're picking, this is what we're picking. Like we're done. You know, we know what we want to go for. This time they seem a bit more conservative in their picks, and even Monkey Freedom Fighters now also going
Does
into their
Sing
bonus
Sing
time.
play Meepo anymore?
There we go.
This is way better than your music.
Can
Get
you
wrecked.
talk a little bit more so that we hear what people are saying?
Yeah, does Sing Sing play Meepo anymore? Because I remember seeing him play the Path. This is kind of weak Irish music. You can do better than this, Chris.
It's more
is
like
not hip-hop.
Celtic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
More like Celtic music.
I'm disappointed.
I was expecting something like from the people in the bar. It's going
Yeah,
like happy music.
This is happy.
No, but I actually
This
mean
is more
like
like a-
jostle
This is
music.
soothing music.
This is like, I'm going to bed happy music.
Yeah. Good night, everyone. I think they might be thinking about it.
Actually,
Going
what,
to bed or
No, picking Meepo.
Meepo. For Sing Sing.
what does Swedish music sound like? I've never really heard of.
This
like,
could be Swedish music for all I know.
you
Alright.
never heard Swedish music?
Give me a beat, like a
Like
Swedish music.
do you know Avicii?
Huh?
Avicii?
No. Like, I'm not cultured at all, so like,
Okay.
you can ask me about Star Wars
Avicii
and I don't know.
is really, but Avicii is really recent.
Yeah, he is.
Do you know a song about Dota? Like they sit on
Bass Hunter?
they sit on Ventrilo.
Yeah.
Bass Hunter?
Of course I know.
Bass Hunter- he's
I'm talking.
Swedish?
I'm asking
Oh, okay.
Ruben.
This is the one I'm talking about.
There we go.
This is
we
your,
go.
that's
yeah,
the one
that's what we
that's the
need,
one
yeah.
I mean.
Not actually
And there
Irish.
it is, the
Isn't it-
Magnus.
Dropkick Murphys.
Yeah, they're American, but you know, it's close.
Close enough. Americans are kind of Irish.
They're Irish themed. But yeah, we got Magnus, got Lina.
Now we're
Alright.
talking.
This is it.
Nice, grab the
This is the most
Kunkka.
hype draft ever now.
I think the music helps
Yeah.
it out with that. Yeah. All right, so Lina support. And is this an off-laned Nyx assassin? Most likely that's the case.
Probably, yes.
So at Nanyang, we saw a lot of Nyx plus AA. Mid game, you have the AA kind of roaming around. You prep up the Ice Blast. You
Yeah.
really give Nyx like the solo killing potential that he somewhat lacks once the game goes on. So I wonder if that's going to be the last pickup for them. They need another support. Not exactly the most stun heavy lineup though so far for OG.
They ban another cleaving hero.
Yeah.
That's kind of spooky.
Well, if there is going to be a meepo, I think Monkey Freedom Fighters is prepared for it. They can, like, you have got the Darkseer, you've got yourself the Curse.
Magnus.
And a Magnus, and a Lina with a lot of burst damage and AoE
Dude, if
disable.
they pick Magnus into this, I don't think there's any way you can
Meepo
even
into this, yeah.
draft against Meepo. Like, if they actually have the... I don't think they will, though.
10 seconds.
Why are they picking PL? Is that their hero?
Dire team.
Like,
They could. I think
could.
Rubik is good for OG though. Now the bandits.
Yeah.
we've seen support the Queen of Pain a few times.
Have we?
Well, I have.
Yeah, we've
Is it able to zone the Darkseer?
not really.
With Gyrocopter, maybe?
No.
Like, Gyrocopter's pretty strong.
You can't kill the Iron Shell creeps fast enough.
But it doesn't make that much sense. Like, Gyro can almost do it by
10
himself.
seconds
Yeah.
remaining.
I wouldn't mind seeing a Crystal Maiden. That's a decent hero against a Darkseer.
I like either Disruptor for the laning and team fight, because Glimpse could actually put Darkseer kind of scary, or A, like I mentioned, for the ganking.
Venge.
Venge. This one I'm somewhat confused
You can
about.
swap out a curse.
Yeah,
Anti-mage.
it's a curse.
Okay.
You got yourself the poor man's Battle Fury with
Alright,
the,
let's go, Monkey Freedom Fighters.
Cleaves. Yeah, you're going for it?
Yeah.
It's the Magnus draft.
Yeah, they've
They
AM
have
as
to
well.
win this one.
Yeah.
What do you think, Ape Mother? Are you
This-
joining the hype train?
This could definitely go either way, like last game, but I give MFF a bigger chance this game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they have some fallback now, with the Winter Wyvern and the Anti-Mage.
They have base defense as well.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Lumi?
As long as they survive like the early mid-game, they should be fine.
That's a big if, considering the last game ended in 23
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
I totally agree. Like, they have a much better late game plan now. So,
I'm,
know
okay,
what? You know
I'm still with OG though. Like,
yeah.
My mind
I
says
want to
OG.
see that win streak continue to grow.
okay.
14-0, let's go, OG.
These people do not make up their minds. It is unbelievable. We're gonna find out though. It looks like we're gonna have a very even game on our hands. Our commentators probably will agree. It is time for game 2 of Monkey Freedom Fighters versus OG with OD Pixel and Draskell.